Mr. Chairman, and thank you for holding this hearing. Mr. Campbell, my first question is for you. Approximately how much of the FBI's budget is dedicated to regulating and enforcing laws on Internet gambling? What percentage, if you would? Not asking for an exact number.
I don't have with me the exact percentage related to the budget that we dedicate to it. However, I can tell you that
If you can move, all of you, if you can move that microphone up close and snug and turn it right there, you go. Thank you.
Got it. Okay. However, in regard to our investigations regarding this violation, it could cross a number of areas that, of course, are funded, such as transnational organized crime, potential terrorism financing, other criminal enterprises involved in it.
Have you prosecuted anybody for terrorism financing using Internet gambling as a nexus?
We do have one investigation that we did conduct where the individual used, among other things, gambling for money laundering purposes and so forth.
Was it one of these Internet gambling sites in one of these 3 states that allow it?
I don't have that information. I can provide you with more particulars on that.
How big of a priority is this, and how prevalent of a problem is it compared to, say, terrorism for the FBI, compared to terrorism, insider trading, counterfeiting, political corruption? Is it more important than any of those?
Well, it fits into the priority in the sense that as we go after critical organizations that can hurt America, and again, whether those are transnational organized crime groups, other criminal enterprise groups, terrorism, et cetera, we look for any and all violations that those individuals are involved in, and certainly if it involves online gaming, we're going to pursue that thread and fully investigate that aspect. In addition, as information comes to us whereby online gaming may be occurring in an illegal manner or promoting those types of threats, we're going to drive most definitely as a priority.
But your testimony is that today, so far, you are not aware of any terrorism that's been financed using Internet gambling in any of the 3 states.
As I said, I can take that back, and we can do some further analysis.
But right now, you're not aware.
But as I sit here, I do not have that answer.
Can't, Mr. Campbell, following up, can't states just pass laws to prevent their own citizens from gambling on the Internet?
Well, certainly it's up to the states to determine how they might want to police online gaming. From our perspective, we use a number of statutes, the Illegal Gambling Business Statute, Unlawful Internet Gaming Act as well, the Travel Act, the money laundering statutes, bank fraud, wire fraud, mail fraud, et cetera. And we partner with states in investigations and prosecutions.
Attorney General Wilson, same question for you. Can't your state just pass laws regulating this in your state?
It's my opinion that it would not be practical for states on a state-by-state and a quilt-like matter to pass laws on something that the federal law has passed unanimously across all 50 states.
Is that because of enforcement?
It was very difficult from an enforcement purpose. I mean, it's extremely difficult to enforce.
Well, here's my concern, and my next question is for Mr. Liparelli. I want to know if you have the same concern that I do, that if we pass a national online gambling prohibition under the presumption that it's necessary for federal legislation to essentially overturn state laws to deal with a state problem on it, because they don't want to do it on a state-by-state basis. Couldn't that logic be used in the same way with gun control, for instance? Because if a state's allowed to sell guns in one state, that makes enforcement of gun control laws in another state difficult. Isn't there sort of the same logic at play there, or do you share that concern?
I wasn't prepared to discuss gun control in today's hearing, but what I would say to that question is—
Well, let's just back it up to the 10th Amendment then.
Right. What I would say to that question are 2 things. State laws that exist today that either authorize or make illegal gaming operations apply every bit as much to something that is exposed on the Internet as it would be in a brick-and-mortar facility. For example, in the state of Nevada, you are no more you no more have a right to expose a gambling game on the Internet as you do going down the street and opening up a building without a gaming license. So those state laws apply regardless. So that would be my response, is state law already prevails regardless of whether it's internet or not.
So just in closing, I would say that I do have that concern, that if we use this logic at the federal level, that it's hard to enforce, for instance, gun control laws in one state, so we have to have a universal ban. That seems like the same logic that we're using here by prohibiting internet gaming. That's just my concern, Mr. Chairman, and thank you. I yield back.
No, listen,